best friend in beauty, Akua Robinson. Welcome to Friends in Beauty, a place for beauty industry creatives looking to create impact, influence, and longevity. What I want to do today is talk about content creation. I have been absolutely loving everything about content creation. I have decided to just let go, be free, and just let the cards lie however they may. And today what I want to do is I want to give you 10 content creation hacks to help you create good content for your social media, your YouTube, and also to save you some time, right? But before we jump into the tips, I'm gonna need you to subscribe, okay? If you're feeling the vibe over here on Friends in Beauty, if you're liking my videos, if you're liking my content, why haven't you subscribed yet? And if you have subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe, okay? Because I have so much planned for Friends in Beauty and I don't want you to miss out. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification, leave a comment, a like, share the videos, let me know what you feel, and let me know what you want to see also on the channel. But back to content creation. I have absolutely been loving content creation, and I know a lot of my friends in beauty still are struggling with, creating content that's impactful, meaningful, that also converts to, clients and coins, and just you're all up in your head about what to do, what to post, when to post, the aesthetic of everything and all that good stuff. So today, the tips that I'm going to give you are definitely going to help with that. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So tip number one is to start where you are and also to commit to the process. So let's start with starting where you are. So a lot of times when it comes to content creation, I see a lot of people getting caught up in, oh, I don't have the right lighting, or I don't have an iPhone or a good camera, or whatever kind of phone that records good content, or I don't have a good background, or whatever it may be. There's so many excuses as to why people don't get started with content creation. And I say start where you are, literally. If all you have is your phone right now, if you don't have any lighting and you have to record your stuff when it's daylight outside, like start where you are, because it's going to improve. As you continue to create your content, it's going to improve, and you have to commit to the process, right? The only way you're going to get better and elevate your content creation is if you commit to the process of continuing to do it constantly, right? Yeah, you just got to commit to the process. You have to, you're in it for the long haul. This is not like a one and done type of thing. If you want to see improvement, if you want to see your content creation elevate, like the production of it, you have to commit to the process. Like literally, I have literally just gotten a ring light. I'm looking at my ring light right now. Now I have other types of lighting, but I always wanted a ring light. And I've been a makeup artist for 8 years, and this is my first ring light. So that didn't stop me because I didn't have a ring light. That didn't stop me from producing videos and doing whatever I have to do, taking pictures of my clients and everything. You start where you are and you start to build on it from there. So if you are waiting for a sign to jump into your content creation journey, this is it. Start where you are and just continue to improve from there. Tip number two is to have a plan. You want to be moving in a specific direction. You want to have an end goal for your content creation. So are you creating content to connect with your audience? Are you creating content to educate them, to enroll them in something, to create income? Are you creating content to, I don't know, enroll people in a course, get new clients? Like whatever it is, you have to be moving in a specific direction, and having a plan definitely works. There's so many different things out here with like social media plans and everything like that, like content creation calendars. I even have one for Friends in Beauty. So if that's something that you're interested in, I have a 30-day beat the algorithm content creation calendar. The link will be down in the description for that. But aside from having a content creation calendar, because that doesn't always work for people, but if you have an idea of the direction that you are moving in and the purpose of creating your content, you could kind of like fill in the gaps and kind of go with the flow as you may, because sometimes like having structure for some people doesn't work for them, and then there's some people that need actual structure on like what to post each day. And if that's you, then definitely check out that content creation calendar. But you do want to have a plan. Why are you even creating content in the first place? Because if you don't know, then that's when it starts to become hard to know like what content to post, when to post it, what to say, and all of that. So if you have a plan, you stick to the plan, you're moving in a direction, it would definitely help create better content for your social media. Tip number 3 on my content creation hacks is to do your research. You want to be paying attention to what other people are doing, and not in a way that is creepy, or not in a way where you're judgy and you're getting down on yourself because your content doesn't look like that. You want to research what other people are doing that is actually working, actually getting engagement and things like that. Research what accounts are doing that is similar to yours. So for example, I'm a makeup artist and an educator, so I would look at other people who are makeup artists and educators, and even like entrepreneurs. I love to look at their content too, just to see what kind of reels they're doing, what kind of graphics they're posting on their page that's getting a lot of conversion and engagement on those posts. And I'll try to do something similar. I'm not going to do the exact same thing, but I will try to do something similar to that to, you know, test it out with my audience as well. So you definitely want to be doing your research and just kind of like mimicking what's working. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time. You can definitely just, you know, see what's working for other people and put your own spin on it. So definitely check out some other accounts other than your own. And I definitely recommend like looking outside of your industry too, and then trying to see how you can remix it, because I follow a lot of like business entrepreneurs. Like, what do they do? Maybe like courses and all types of stuff. I follow all types of people on Instagram, but I also look at their content to see how can I flip this for the beauty industry and make it much different than, you know, what they're targeting. So yeah, definitely do your research to create some good content. Tip number 4 is to document your daily activities. So recently, one of my guests, Mel the Barber, shout out to Mel the Barber, I had him on the Friends in Beauty podcast, and one of the things that he said that just resonated with me so much was that your life is a reality show, all right? And literally everything that you do in a day is content. See, when it comes to content, we are overthinking this. We are really overthinking this. If you document the things that you do in a day, that is literally content. The only thing is that you have to figure out how to make it resonate, or how to make it make sense for the people that you are targeting. So literally, I told him making your breakfast in the morning is content, because guess what, if you're eating a healthy breakfast, you gotta eat a healthy breakfast to, you know, give yourself fuel for the busy day ahead of you when you're going to clients, and you gotta eat healthy, and you gotta keep your energy up. I mean, like, anything could be content. You doing your hair, you doing your makeup, me doing my makeup to record this video could have been content. I didn't do it today, but literally everything that you do in a day is content. You just have to find a way to make it make sense for your audience. So take some inventory of the things that you're doing every day that you could kind of throw in to your social media feed, or throw into your stories, or make an IGTV, or go live even, or make a reel out of it or something like that. Everything is literally content, and we are overthinking it if we think that the things that we do in our everyday life is not content. It does take a little bit of extra work. I'm not gonna lie. It does take a little bit of extra work to actually record yourself doing these things when you're just so used to doing it in the, you know, in the process, and you just moving, but it's content. So any given day you can create content from the things that you're doing on a daily basis. Tip number 5, which I actually love doing, is to batch record or batch create your content. And you can start small. You don't have to create all this content at one time. If you want to start small, start with like dedicating a day to creating content, and do like 2 videos, or create 2 posts or 3 posts or whatever. But I love doing this. It really takes a lot of the pressure off of creating content when you just get it done. Like, have a content creation day. Like right now, as I'm recording this video, I plan on recording at least 2 videos today, and probably doing maybe 2 or 3 reels, and I might take some pictures maybe today or tomorrow. But you want to batch record everything, because then you're not scrambling at the end of the day trying to figure out, you know, what to post. You already created it. So for example, on most days when I do my batch recordings, I will literally record like 4 YouTube videos in a day. Just change my top, okay? Change my top, maybe change a lip or something, change my hair maybe, but I record like 4 videos in a day, and guess what? Those 4 videos will be for next month. So a lot of times when people batch record things, from what I've learned and what I'm doing, is they batch record things a month ahead. So the videos that I'm recording right now can be for the next month. You know what I'm saying? And the reels that I'm recording right now could be for the next month. Or if I wanted to create some graphics in Canva or something, some quotes or some informational content, all of those things could be for next month. And you just start to drip them out. And even the pictures that I'm taking, I'm gonna take some pictures, I'm gonna take some boomerangs, I'm gonna take some video, I'm gonna do everything. All of those things could be dripped out over time in the next month. So when next month comes, I'm not trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to say to my audience? What am I going to post? Batch recording is the move, okay? So like I said, you can start small and just drip it out. Start with like 2 things, like especially if you're not used to doing it. Start with like 2 different things and get it done, and start batch recording your stuff. It saves so much time, and it saves a lot of your brain power on what to post. So tip number 6 for my content creation hacks, which is something I absolutely love doing as well, is to repurpose your content. Repurpose your content and repurpose other people's content, okay? Because who's trying to work all super duper hard? So for example, a way that you can repurpose content, especially video content, something like this, for example, I'm recording a whole YouTube video, but what I can do for my social media is I can extract different clips from this video to make it something on its own. So if I just wanted to give that one tip, this tip right here on repurposing content, I could just post this clip about repurposing content on my social media. I recorded this one video, but then I can take little bits and pieces out of it for more content. Another thing that I can do with this video is I'm doing a video on YouTube with all of these tips, but if I wanted to, I can create an actual graphic in Canva or something like that that actually lists out the different tips and everything. And this would actually be perfect to do because, you know, when you have the carousels on Instagram, you only get 10 slots and it's 10 tips. So that is actually something that I might do, is to break this down into like a thing for Instagram, because everybody of course doesn't watch my YouTube videos. So that's another way to get this same content in front of different set of eyes, because everybody's not joining me here on YouTube, which I don't really understand why they're missing out. But I can put this as like an infographic or something like that on my Instagram page. So yeah, that's several different ways to repurpose content. That's just an example. And then also what I like to do on the Friends in Beauty page is repurpose other people's content. So sometimes you'll see me post other people's photos, you'll see me post other people's quotes or their reels that do really well. So they did all the work. They did all the work creating the reel, creating the graphics or whatever, and I just repost it, okay? There's nothing wrong with repurposing other people's content. Just make sure you tag them and give them their credit, okay? Don't be doing them like that. Make sure you tag them and give them the credit. But yeah, repurposing content is just so much fun, and it literally saves time because I'm recording this one video and then I can break it down into so many different things, and boom, that's good content for social media, baby. Tip number 7 is to test out and try new things. So I know the saying, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, that's fine, but you don't want to be like doing the same thing over and over again. Try out some new things and pay attention to your insights. So if you have a business page on Instagram, you'll be able to see your insights and see how these particular posts are doing. So once you start trying these new things out, see how like your audience is engaging with it, how many impressions it gets, how many like profile visits it gets. Pay attention how many saves, how many shares it's getting. Pay attention to the content that you're trying out that's new, that people are that's actually working, okay? So it kind of goes back to the research thing. Like once you research and you see people doing something that, you know, looks good to you, feels good, you feel like you can, you know, replicate and make it your own, try it out and see what happens. That's the whole thing with social media. Is like, it's so much fun. Like I have gotten to a place where I feel like creating content used to be like a chore for me. I used to be like, oh my god, I gotta create content. But now at this point, I've just decided to have fun with it and try new things. And with me trying new things, I have been getting so much love. Like this reel that I posted a few weeks ago got like 11,000 and something plays, and that's the first time that's ever happened to me, and it wasn't something that I would probably normally do, you know what I'm saying? So try out new things and you may be surprised what happens. Tip number 8 on my content creation hacks is to be helpful. I've never seen posts where the person is genuinely being helpful that have gone like completely wrong, unless you're just like not talking to the right people. People love educational content, people love helpful content, people love to learn new things. So if you know who your audience is, you know what their pain points are, you know what they struggle with, and you create content geared towards that, your social media is going to do so well, because now you're positioning yourself as an expert, and people love experts. People love people who are helpful, people who know what they're talking about and the stuff actually works. Period. You'll be good. So definitely be helpful on your social media. Give some tips on, you know, lighting. Give some tips on how to get the perfect brow, or picking out your foundation shades, whatever it is, or how to do or models, what to pack in your bag when you go to photo shoots. Like, it's so many different things that you can give tips on. I think the thing is that we're so used to the things that we know just come in as second nature to us that we forget that other people don't know how to do these things. So the things that come so easily to you that you're like, why do I need to teach somebody how to do that? I promise you, somebody does not know how to do it. Like, I literally just set up this ring light, and then I realized it had instructions. But I was on the phone with my friend. She's like, you're only able to do that because you're a techie person, but it's somebody out there that is not techie. So what I could have done is I could have recorded a video of me setting up the ring light and putting it together to help somebody out, but I did it. But that's just an example. It's the things in my head, I'm like, who don't know how to put together a ring light? But somebody out there doesn't. So definitely be helpful on your social media page. It's going to definitely pay off for you in the long run. All right, so tip number 9 is to lean into your differences. Authenticity is the key to everything, and I think people always get caught up on this, because I'm sure that it's somebody out there that feels like, I have been being authentic, I have been showing up as myself, and it's still not resonating with the people. So first of all, you got to ask yourself, are you really being authentic? That's one. And if you are, then maybe you're just talking to the wrong people. Maybe you're just talking to the wrong people, so you got to figure out how to switch your messaging. But yeah, lean into your differences. The things that make you different are the things that's going to make you stand out. And when I talk about leaning into your differences too, you have to start telling your story. Like, it's certain parts of your journey as a friend in beauty, or your journey in life in general, that has led you to where you are right now. And there's so many people that if you just share that part of you, there's so many people that are going to resonate with it, and they're going to ride with you because of that similarity. You know what I'm saying? So for example, for me, if I start telling my story of like graduating from college in the thick of the recession and working all these different types of jobs just to have money in my pocket, and getting jobs, getting fired, getting jobs, getting fired, and finally just getting to a point where I didn't like my livelihood being in the hands of somebody else, and I decided to, you know, find something that I enjoy doing that I can make money from, and it happened to be makeup, and the rest is literally history in the making. There may be other people out there who have gone through something similar and who can follow my journey with a little bit more like just more support, because they can relate to it, right? So you want to embrace your differences, whatever those things are that make you quirky, make you funny, make you whoever you are, whether you're introvert or not. Embrace it. Everybody does not have to be the same. Like, all these people that we see on social media that just show up as like big and bright and all these big personalities, we need some people to balance that out. We need some chill people too. We need some introverts. We need people that are different. So stop trying to be like everybody else and lean into the things that make you truly unique. And my last tip number 10 on these content creation hacks, has to be one of my favorites, and one of the things that I have been embracing lately, which is done is better than perfect. Just get it done. Record the reel, go live, record the IGTV, take the picture, post it, Like, done is better than perfect, because a lot of times we sit on things because we just want everything to be perfect. And like, whether it's perfect or not, like, either they're gonna like it or they're not. And if they're not, I'm not concerned with those people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get to a point where you're not concerned with those people who don't like it. They're not for you. Focus on the people that you are trying to reach. Done is better than perfect. Like, some of the reels that I've done lately, I be like, oh, I'm so tired of trying to work on this transition, or maybe my lip sync ain't perfect with the words. Who cares? Like, who really cares? I don't. Done is better than perfect. I'll get it better the next time, because the more that you create content, I mentioned this before, the more that you continue to create content, create these reels, take pictures, you're going to get better. But you're not going to get better if you don't do it. If you keep being in your head, and if you keep hoarding pictures and videos on your phone because you're too afraid to post it because it's not perfect. Just get it done. Post the video, post the reel, post whatever, and then go back and evaluate and figure out how you can do it better the next time. Alright, so that is it for today's video. My 10 content creation hacks just to help you get better with social media. I hope that you learned something new, and if you did, if this video resonated with you in any kind of way, make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment down below and let me know which tip was your favorite and what you plan on doing differently on your social media. Alright, and share this video with another friend in beauty to help them get their social media right too. You can't be the only one out here flexing on the people. Help your other friends in beauty out too, okay? Also, if you are a friend in beauty, then click the link down below to join the Friends of Beauty Facebook community. I'm gathering my community. I'm building this community one brick at a time, one friend in beauty at a time. It's just a place for us to virtually connect, network, and share resources, and it's all types of people in there. We have makeup artists, models, nail techs, hairstylists, photographers, the works, all estheticians. Like, all of my friends of beauty are in that community, so make sure you join. Also, tune into the Friends of Beauty podcast. Every Wednesday I release an episode, and sometimes it's solo episodes or interview episodes, but just interviewing different friends in beauty to find out their keys to longevity and success in the beauty industry and learn more about their stories and how they got to where they are. Also, follow Friends in Beauty on all social media platforms at Friends in Beauty, and follow me as well, Akua Robinson. It goes down on my stories. I love like posting stuff in my stories all the time, just like a little behind the scenes of my life. And last but not least, if you are a friend in beauty as well and you want different business resources and inspiration, motivation throughout the week, then you have to join the Friends in Beauty mailing list tribe. Alright, I think I got everything, but if not, just check the description, and check the description for that 30-day beat the algorithm content creation calendar as well. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.